Good morning, everyone. How are you? A little bit of excitement. I was just told that Mr. Trail is going to be just fine, but they're going to take him to the hospital for some stitches. So we don't always have that much excitement in the morning, so hopefully we can just keep the momentum going and keep this a real positive thing here. It's unfortunate, though. I feel sorry for him. So welcome once again, 2014 spring 2% on distribution. Today we're giving away $1,981,585.21. And I did a little research, and we are over $226 million in 2% giving since the spring of '94. Folks, that's a little over $250 million. That's fantastic. So to get us started, as we always traditionally do, we have a new chaplain with us, new to council as well, Jen Wasajizik. She's going to come up and give us a blessing. So for those of you who can stand, please do.
Good morning. Could everyone bow their heads, please? We just thank you, Father God. We just thank you, Father God, for this blessed day that you have given to us, Lord. We thank
chair.
Could Brenda up and say something?
Yeah,
about
Brenda,
the commission?
do you want to come up and say
Brenda
something
would like
about the
to.
commission?
Brenda would like to talk about our Commission on
Absolutely.
Aging, which is, I say all the time in the community, is one of the big jewels in our crown here in our community. So, Brenda. Sounds like it wants to eat something. On behalf of the Commission on Aging, our staff, and the individuals that we serve in Isabella County, I thank the tribe for their generosity over the years. 1995 was the first time that you provided us with funds. As of today, you've provided the Commission on Aging with approximately $7.2 million in that period of time. You've served thousands of home-delivered meals, hundreds of thousands, and thousands of older adults throughout the county. So we are grateful for everything that you have done for us over the years and grateful that you continue to support us. So thank you very much.
That reminds me, she's got some pretty stellar meeting room over there. So council, if you ever need an off-site meeting, I think we can work something out. So we're always struggling for space. City of Mount Pleasant. The City of Mount Pleasant today is receiving $419,535. And some of that is for the PEAK program, Bayonet, Youth and Community Services Unit, airport maintenance, tools and equipment, airport parking lot and driving repair, Broadway Street, streamer bank stabilization. So that's quite a bit. And we have Mayor Sharon Tillman here with us today to accept that check.
I feel like either I don't have the right aura or whatever. Well, it would go, well, it didn't try to eat me so far. I think it goes without saying how grateful the city is for this infusion of funds into our treasury. I'm very, very honored and delighted to be here. It's been a while since I've had the honor of being here to accept the 2% disbursement. And at that point, as I recall being here, I said that more than the disbursement, I am grateful for the relationship that the city has with the tribe. It is unique in the nation, I have found, in this last couple of months. And I think that we all should be grateful for the work that's been done to ensure that we go forward in a positive sense and work together, because we are a total community. And for that, I am truly grateful. As far as the disbursements, obviously, we are very, very fortunate to have the tribe in our community. I asked, Nancy, would you stand up? This is Nancy Ridley. She is our finance director, and she does a wonderful job as far as being a steward of the funds that we receive. I'd asked her to please compute since 1995 what the city has received, and it's just short of $17 million. And if you can imagine what that has helped us do in tight economic times, it's been quite impressive. There have been infrastructure needs, law enforcement, programs for youth, the airport, the list goes on and on. So without belaboring the issue, I'm totally grateful on behalf of the City Commission and the residents of the City of Mount Pleasant for this disbursement monies, but also, again, I would say for the relationship we have with the tribe. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Before we go any further, there are a few people in the audience that it would be remiss if I didn't introduce to you. 2% is a pretty arduous job. It takes a lot of consideration, a lot of collating, a lot of organizing, and as you folks prioritize your requests, so do the staff for the Tribal Council, and we do our best to give them as much information as we can so they make great choices. So with us today, we have Michael Johnson, our CFO, Jacqueline Reeder, our controller. She's always saying I give her a new title every year, so And of course, you folks know Joe Salmick from the Tribal Observer, and Natalie from the Observer, and Craig Gravret, who is our new at-large department director. So say hi to him. And of course, our CFO for the casino, I'm sorry, that's right, CEO Wendy Reeve. Yeah, I'm giving everyone new jobs today. And Sharon, I think you took some of my paperwork.
I took yours.
Oh, maybe not.
Marcella.
Marcella did?
No, Marcella, your staff.
Oh, no, I was gonna save that for the end.
Oh, I know, you meant this.
Yes,
Yes, I took yours.
yeah, I need that back, Your Honor.
I own up, Frank, I didn't know I did.
No, that's okay, that's all right. And of course, Marcella Haddon, the public relations manager. Without her, I would not look as organized as I do today. We have the Isabella Grashit RESD getting $14,344.66. Jan Armsberg?
You did pretty good with that, Frank.
Yeah, I try.
Thank you. And once again, Chief and Tribal Council, Gratiot Isabella RESD appreciates the 2% money, which goes to help support Forest Hill Nature Area. Last year, over 2,000 students, and this year participated in that, and also special education programming. And I contacted Frank last year, and he kindly got us a flag, which we have inside of the Forest Hill Nature Center, but it was, I think, very important to get that information out, that the impact that this 2% money has. So, miigwech.
Chippewa Township. We're going to chip and seal one of your roads or a program, Leighton Road, and we've got a general allocation of $12,000 for a total of $281,617.86. And we have Michelle. How do you say that last name? Quakenbush. Thank you. Come on up.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank the tribe for everything they have done. Chippewa Township has a very unique relationship with the tribe. We work together on fire runs. We just created an MOU for fire runs, so the tribe helps us run fire runs. We help the tribe run fire runs, which really works out great. At first we were wondering, how is this going to work? It's turned out beautiful. I'd like to thank everybody for that was involved. The tribe has also done many great things for Chippewa Township. They provided half of our funding for our new township hall that we have. That's a great asset. And if you guys need a meeting place, we have a nice building there that would be open. So, and the fire trucks and just everything that they have done has just been overwhelming for Chippewa Township. But we do appreciate everything you do. And we'd like to thank the council and all of the tribe for what they have done for Chippewa Township.
Well, Nelson, you're getting $12,000 today for Deerfield Township. We were joking about him being the first one here, and I said, I think he gets here before sunrise, because I walk in and there he sits.
Thank you. On behalf of the residents of Deerfield Township, I'd like to thank the tribe for this contribution, and we'll always try to put it to good use. Tim Murphy, our supervisor, couldn't be here again today, so when the weather, but I assure you that he appreciates it also. Thank you very much.
Tammy Prout, Denver Township, $86,000 today.
Good morning. Well, I represent Denver Township today, and first of all, I'd like to say John couldn't make it, so I'm here again. And on behalf of Denver Township, I would like to say thank you too, because we have targeted this money to go towards our roads, and we have 2 bridges on Leighton Road that desperately needed to be repaired, and they are under construction now. And we also have a mile on Rosebush Road that is being totally redone. So that is where the funds go. So on behalf of Denver Township, I'd say thank you very much.
You know, I don't know that we have a community that isn't struggling with infrastructure, roads and bridges. Everything's failing. We had an epic winter and an epic spring, and everything's just all out of order. But if we work together and we prioritize these things, we can get some stuff accomplished together. We should keep that in mind. Isabella Township, Rick Irvin, you're getting $22,000 this morning. He got a makeover? All right.
Rick is not here this morning, obviously. I'm Kara Lynch. I'm our township clerk. So I just want to say thank you. We really appreciate all of your extra help with the cemetery this year. We got hit really bad with the storms, and we've had a lot of extra money and work that we've had to put into it. So we thank you very much.
Nottawa Township, Corey Mendel, $12,000. Is there anyone here from Nottawa Township? Because they confirmed. No? Well, I just got a bonus. Turning out to be an okay morning. So. Yeah, we go to the next one down. Russ Allwood, you're quite the politician.
You're welcome. I will.
We've got $118,935 for Broadway Road, and that's in cooperation with Brian Smith and Russ Allwood from Union Township. Thank you, gentlemen. Why don't you come fetch your money?
Thanks, Frank. I really appreciate it. You know, roads has kind of been a big thing for me as a township supervisor. In fact, last night we had several residents in there wanting their road paved, okay? So it's kind of a treat to have this, this $118,000 is going to do Broadway from Isabella to the overpass. So we really appreciate the tribe helping on that, and it's great. So it's kind of like getting a check in the mail. You go to the mailbox, you open up and get a check. It's nice, exciting. Nowadays, you go and you look, so you can get $6,000 by signing that right there, you know. So it's not as nice anymore, but we really enjoy working with the tribe, and thank you so much for the gracious efforts you made for us. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks,
No, Nottawa Township's the one. There's no one here from Nottawa Township?
I live in Nottawa Township, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we called, they weren't home, so.
Sorry, must be present.
Yeah, you know what? In the future, we may change this. Must be present to win. Michelle had a very good idea. Very good idea. Wise Township is getting trash removal and a general allocation, and that's a total of $13,950. Doris Methner, I know you're here. I saw you.
I just work across the road, so it's not a problem. On behalf of the Wise Township Board and its residents, I'd like to thank the council for what they've done. Over the years, we've received quite a bit of money and used it for renovating our township, putting in a playground, road construction. Last year, we even took part of our money and put in an air conditioning just for Frank, so that he won't melt the next time he comes to Wise Township. But on behalf of everyone, thank you very much.
Doris, just for council's information, Doris invited us up when we were fighting that proposal of the 8 proposed casinos going on the ballot for a couple of elections ago, and we brought up some associates, some friends of ours from Detroit to talk about the program. And It was so hot, and there was about 100 people, and the guys walked in, and they're all suited up. And said, take off your jackets, guys. You're not going to make it. So we told Doris, get an air conditioner. I say this every year because I truly mean it, but this is my most favorite part of the distribution, and that's for the schools. The schools get anywhere from 35 to 45% of this money. And when it goes to building our communities and to alleviating that impact from what we've created as a tribal community, there's no greater dollar spent than that of education and higher education in supporting our students. The public schools in Isabella County are some of the most fortunate schools in the entire state of Michigan because of what we do. And as a tribal member, I'm extremely proud with my leadership every year when they make these choices because they really do matter. And we've got Joe Judge from Beale Public Schools, $3,338.
I'm Bill Chilman, the superintendent at Beale City Public Schools. Joe is he takes care of our grants, so and he works with the tribe and our staff to make sure that the grants that we put into you are appropriate and needed, and he coordinates that. But today's grants, we want to thank you very much. We always enjoy working with the tribe, and we feel like we have a very good partnership with you. These grants today will be for STEM education, science, math, and technology. And so, thank you. Our students need this, and you're right. There is no better dollar spent than on the youth of our community. So, thank you.
You know, just to make excuses for myself, the staff and I, we go through a lot of pains to make sure the people that are on the list are the people accepting the checks. So next year we'll ask twice. Chippewa Hills Public Schools. You've got a myriad of programs here at $29,944.60. And Shirley Howard, it's always nice to see you. Come on out.
All I can say is thank you very much. Our focus will be on mathematics. If you look at the state scores are not very good. And if you look at Chippewa Hill scores, they match the states, but that's not acceptable either. So we're changing our focus. I only have 1 year left, so I have 1 year to see what I can do with mathematics, and that's my goal. So thank you very much. We have appreciated all of the support you have given us, especially for Wademan Elementary and the Chippewa Hill School District. Thank you.
You know, one of the things we try to do is we try to keep the lines of communication open. Some time ago, we decided as a tribal community we were going to work with the Michigan Roundtable on Diversity and Inclusion and bring about some better awareness of our culture and the different cultures here in the county. One of the things that was a massive success from that is a subcommittee called the Roundtable on Education. And we meet once a month with various principals, superintendents, and teachers. We always meet at the hotel up in Concierge Lounge, and I make sure they have big cookies so they come time after time. And we've done some great things with that little subcommittee, and the communication in the real-time discussions are happening year-round, and we think that's fantastic. I don't know that we could have done a better job. And Michael Pong is here today from the Mount Pleasant Public Schools, and he's going to be receiving $457,385.78 this morning. And that success of that subcommittee couldn't have been possible without Mike and his help. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Chief, Tribal Council. On behalf of the Mount Pleasant Public Schools and the staff, students, and the Board of Education, I'm extremely excited to be here this morning to receive this money, and happy to partner with you folks out here. I think it has been successful in our roundtable, and again, keeping the communication lines open. And as far as the money goes, we're going to use this for an assortment of things. If you look at our grant requests over, they're granted by written by classroom instructors for things that they need to help support our educational endeavor in the Mount Pleasant Public Schools. So again, this will supply us things that we couldn't otherwise do with our regular general fund budget. So thank you very much again for this generous donation. Thank you.
Okay, Shepherd Public Schools, $254,739.37, and Claire Bunker is here to accept that today.
Good morning. On behalf of Shepherd Public Schools staff and especially the students, I again thank the tribe for their generous disbursement. It supports curriculum, instruction, technology, and most of all, cultural awareness and character education, which are two areas with, tight budgets and things cutting that we would not be able to do without the support of this. And I noticed there were quite a few things for the middle school, and I was a middle school teacher and principal at one time, and character education is so important at that vital time in their lives. If you can catch them at middle school and make some differences, it is life-changing for the students. So thank you once again. It is just heartfelt to look at the things that we are going to be able to do for the students at Shepherd.
And last but not least, we have a new addition to our school distribution this year, Maury Public Schools, and we have Brad Henry here, and they're getting $2,715.
Well, on behalf of Maury Public School Academy, as you heard, this is our first year receiving funds from the tribe, and we are very grateful of that. And what we'll be able to do this time is send our students to the Zebra Wing Center for a field trip during during Heritage Month. And so for that, we are very appreciative, and we're also appreciative of the relationship that we continue to try to develop with the tribe moving forward. So thank you.
Well, with that being said, folks, that is the $1,981,585.21 for this spring's distribution. Remember, when we work collectively, we get things done. So the door's open and the phone always rings. Either way, let's keep it that way. But Che Miigwech to you for coming out, and safe travels home. You know, at one point or another, we should get you guys up here to share this and do this.
You do a great job.
Hey, in the